good, Griffin13 here back in today, and today guys I'm going to be showing you how to do the Mudkickers Showjump danger sign. So where exactly is the Mudkickers Showjump danger sign located? Well, its name suggests that it is located over here at Mudkickers. Now the thing is, it's located on the western end and is characterized by a large tunnel leading up to the jump. And that tunnel is what mostly makes this danger sign relatively difficult because, as you can actually see, it's not 100% perfectly straight. So as you're trying to drive through this tunnel, it is quite possible that you're going to end up having some sort of mistake. You'll crash into the sides of the walls and you'll get stopped dead in your tracks and you'll be forced to rewind. On this danger sign, rewind is going to be your friend because the odds of crashing are very, very high. The odds of not crashing are relatively low and can be frustrating when you're trying to actually get 3 stars on it. Car-wise, we're going to be using the Mosler MT900S as you guys see right here. We are also going to be using the Off-Road Beast tune that we used last week for the Bambara Castle danger sign as well. The other issue stemming with this tunnel is, as you'll actually see here with the Mosler MT900S, when we drive in here, we do have plenty of clearance on each side, but there's really not a whole lot of room, and getting up to speed is one of the tricks that comes with this because the requirement to actually hit 3 stars on this is 700 feet, which requires you to go 130 miles per hour. You can actually go a little bit less or a little bit more, and that really depends on what angle you get, because if you get the wrong angle, you'll actually end up hitting a bump or something like that and you'll end early, and that's not what we want. But if you get plenty of speed at like 130 miles per hour, you should be good to go and you should hit that 3 stars. So now what do we do to need to start things off? Well, first off, what I recommend is come up here, and there's all this fence right here and some of these tires. We just want to go ahead and knock a bunch of this stuff out of the way. We don't want to have to deal with this later on because we're actually going to be driving through that fence and it could potentially slow us down. As well, we're going to come out here, back out to the road, and there's more fencing right here. We're going to be going through this portion of fence, so we'll just go ahead and knock out a pretty sizable chunk. Nothing to worry about, just get that out of the way. The second thing that we need to do is, unfortunately, at this location, there always seems to be a car that spawns right in the middle of the way. Like, I mean, honestly, the best route for this, there's a stinking car sitting here, so we'll go ahead and just push this car out of the way. Luckily, it's usually a small car, you can just push it out, no problem whatsoever. We got a lot more power, we're pretty set to go. Then you just need to simply drive down this road, and what you'll see is over here on the left-hand side, you got this sharp corner sign. We're going to go ahead and turn around right here, and this is where we're going to start things off. Now, the reason why I choose this location is because you'll be able to get enough speed to actually go through the danger sign. You can actually go much farther back, get a lot more speed. However, though, you're going to start losing control, and it's going to be more difficult for you to actually hit and go through the tunnel. At this distance, we'll actually be able to still control the car relatively easily and get through that tunnel no problem for the most part. We might run into some difficulties and we'll have to rewind. If we were starting farther back, the difficulties would be significantly worse. So for this jump, let's go ahead and start off in second control, then hold down the brake and the gas to launch control, and from here, you'll just go ahead and take off. Now, we're going to go ahead and run this slowly, but as you guys can see, basically, it is going to be a straight shot right through here. You can see why we moved that car, why we moved that fence, and then you'll just go down here and hit the ramp. Now let's go ahead and do it for real. Launch control is set, and off we go. Now we're going to go mostly off-road here, just using that road to get a little bit of traction. Go through the tunnel, and we hit it. Now what distance are we going to get here? We got a fairly good angle, but we did turn midair, but we end up with 796 feet, which is plenty to clear it and get our 3 stars, and also pass our seasonal challenge. On this round, I'm starting farther back to show you guys that you won't be able to control it as easily. And as well, you guys saw right there, the car respawns the farther back you go. So we went back a relatively good distance and the car just respawned. Now, if you're online, you probably aren't going to have to worry about the car respawning as long as there's people around you. But it is always still a possibility. So as we go ahead and do this, I'm going to actually try and cut our angle up a little bit. And of course, you see right there, the perfect angle for hitting the danger sign. The car is parked right in the middle of it, which is absolutely ridiculous, and that prevents us from getting a semi-decent score. And we're going to try this again right here. Again, we're crashing into the wall. Got to use that rewind in order to get a decent score at this. We're going to go one more time. Probably not actually going to hit it. Oh, there we go. And you see right there, not perfectly straight, and it's separated. There's all these different sections, and that does kind of hurt us quite a bit as we ended up crashing into that wall. We're relatively close, though. Let's see if we can get a decent one. 155 miles per hour. That actually should be good. We might be able to hit 900 feet on this. Yes, 950 feet. Unfortunately, though, we failed at the end. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, but anyway, though, that's where we're going to go and wrap things up for today. If you guys want to, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Curve13 and Instagram.com/Curve13. If you guys like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.